everyone, good morning, good afternoon all over the world. It's another GW Pro session. Today I'm back to give you entry points on the USDCAD. Alright, so in my last video I made mention of some setups which we should be looking for in order to be able to set up nicely to take the USDCAD trade. Alright, so there will be a link on the description of this video below. So you can go check that out, how we will set up during the pre-market and how we set up to take live trades. All right. So if you go down to that video, you understand that I spoke about this level right here. All right. This level right here, I wanted to see price take out the 126. Okay. I want to see price take out the 126. So all this I know, for all I know, could be a retracement. All right, so it could be a retracement of the large swing, all right, that came right from here and then moved 200 pips. All right, so it could be a retracement. Okay, so I don't know. All right, so but what I do know is that I expect it to show me a corrective wave. Okay, what I want to see, the corrective wave of the ABC or the ABCDE. All right, so it could either be any of the two. So but I want to see confirmations. All right, I want to see the market get ready before I want to step into it. All right, so if we put up a line chart, you can see that nicely everything looks perfect. All right, still from the pre-market analysis, so you can go check that out. All right, so we have it that price did drop on Monday, all right, into this territory here. All right, just below the 126 which we anticipated, right, to see price drop below. Okay, so at the moment what I'm expecting to see of price, I'm expecting to see of price to give also valid entries. Okay, so I'm expecting to see valid entries, so I'm going to just shift this a little bit. Okay, so you can get the angle straight. All right, so I'm expecting to see valid entries. All right, so one of the things that I'm looking to see, that this drop is not complete. All right, so I'll show you that this drop is not complete because this drop has one more leg down. All right, so one more leg down, because if taking profit, all right, so in one of my analysis also, one of my trade setups, okay, taking profit mostly, all right, should hit key environment. All right, should hit key target environment. All right, so if price doesn't hit key target environment, definitely whosoever or whatsoever banks or whatsoever institution got in on a short trade from this high is not out. So they could be looking for a retracement extension, right, of mostly the 127, the 1618 Fibonacci extension, and the rest, even up to the 2.0, right? So they could be looking to target those areas for a take profit, right? So also, I want to see that price is actually ready to start moving to the downside rather than more of the upside. All right, so I'm going to go down to a much lower time frame to explain this to you guys. All right, so looking at a lower time frame, from the early sessions of Asia, we had a news coming in from Asia. Also, it was very high news, right? So if you go look that up, it was a high news. So what I'm looking at the moment is I see a potential corrective wave here. So I can say that this is termination point. Okay, so this is my zero. I can see that this is my first impulse A. So we have an A, B, C, D, E. Okay, all right, from there we had price move. So we can say that this is B leg, all right, and this is C leg, all right. So price is moving into forming an A leg, all right. So could also take price close to previous structures. Okay, so you want to see confirmations, you want to see reasons, you want to stack up reasons to take a trade, and you want to see that those reasons are met. Okay, so I'll just put up a line chart and then I'll show you certain areas which on the H1 I'm looking at targeting. Okay, so we had price open around this territory, so I'm going to just put a line there, right? I'm going to put a line there, right? All right, so we had price open around that point and we had a little bit of congestion inside of that territory right there. So you can see that there was congestion right there. So there is, what this means, what it gives me an idea that there is so much activity happening here. All right, I don't want to go adding indicators, all right, but there's so much activities here. All right, so you want to see what activities is going on there. All right, so if you extend this down here, you also see that this also is, all right, it's a very important area as well. All right, so I'll just go put that up from the daily, and you can see that that was territory where price showed rejection, buyers came in here. So now we could expect sellers to come in right here, all right? So, however, but we want to see commitment. We want to see the market commit to us before we can then commit to the market, all right? So what do you want to see? All right, so in the bid of price making a run for the A, all right? So we had A right there. So we'll just go label that. So you can go do this on your own chart. So we have A right here. All right, so let me just put this out. All right, so we have A and we have B right here. All right, so I'm gonna have to see this on a, want to restrict this to this. All right, so we're stepping into the London session. All right, so it's a good plan. It's a good idea to set up plan, also wait. The best thing to do in trading is to plan your trade and then trade your plan. All right, if anything goes wrong, you will understand that you took a trade based on your trading plan. All right, so this is E-leg. Right, so we can expect E-leg to form. All right, so we don't know where or how E-leg is going to form. Okay, so we might also be seeing more of a rushing or a fake out, right? Because taking a look at the ETA or ATR, right, for the USDCAD, we have the USDCAD is 102 ATR. So for the day, so we had price open, so we have 42 pips. Okay, so we have 42 pip price movement so far, and we've seen that the daily change is also 0.28%. Okay, so we could have daily change move as far as 30%, 40%, 50% on the day, but taking also consideration with the ATR. For yesterday, we did not have much drop as well, and it didn't take out yesterday's ATR. So we're looking at when price would actually create valid entry for a short trade, right? So for all I know, that price could also be on its way into testing this upper trend line here, all right? So which could be resistance, okay, before then the next drop. But however, the only thing I want to do with this one is I want to short this one, right? I want to short it when actually it's ready, right? So with that, you can just set up your chart nicely like this as well. So I'm going to wait for the break of the B leg, the D leg right there. So I'm going to wait for a break, right? The D leg. So on the break of the channel is a good position to put up 0.5% risk, okay? So at the break of the D leg, we can then add another 1% risk. That will be total of 1.5% risk on our account, and we will see how that plays out, right? So with that, I recommend that you subscribe and also turn on the notification bell on this channel, so you'll be receiving information whenever I post content such as this. I post content whenever I see trade setups, and that could also improve your trading life and also help you in the journey to becoming more successful. Trade like a pro. GW Pro, here to educate, enrich, and also assist new traders and also pro in becoming better on daily basis. All right, see you next time. Still GWinFX, and I love you guys.